Good morning, students. I hope you have enjoyed your summer vacation very well. But stay home, stay safe, and always follow social distancing and wearing mask before going out. Those who are new or don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Himanshu Bissa and I am your science teacher. I will take two parts of science, which are physics and chemistry. Today we will revise the chemical formula. Before starting writing chemical formula, we require few terms like valency, ions, configuration, symbol. So let's start with the valency. In your previous class, you have studied that the combining capacity of an atom to lose, gain, or share electron to complete octet. In case of hydrogen, it's duplet in its outermost shell that you have studied in your previous class. What are ions? Those species which have either more or less electron as compared to number of proton. Why ions are formed? Everybody wants to be happy, everybody wants to be stable. That's why ions are formed. Ions are formed because every atom require stability. Ions are of two types, cation, anion. What is cation? Cation are those ions when electron is losing from their outermost shell to complete the octet. In case of cation, number of proton is always higher than the number of electron. Let's take an example. Sodium. We know the configuration of sodium is 281. So to make stable, it will lose one electron from the outermost and form sodium ion. So you can see in your screen the sodium ion, its configuration is 2, 8. 8 in its outermost shell. So these are how cations are formed. Let's talk about anion. Anion is always written ending with ide. Remember this point, ending with ide, IDE. Anions are formed by gaining electron. In case of anion, number of proton is always lesser than number of electron. Let's take an example, oxygen. Electronic configuration of oxygen is 2, 6. So it will require 2 electron to complete its octet. So in case of oxygen, it gain 2 electron and form oxide ion. Oxide. Oxide ending with ide. And you can clearly see in your screen that oxide ion configuration is 2, 8. So in case of cation and in case of anion, the outermost number of electron is always 8. Now we will learn some name of the element, its symbol, its electronic configuration and valency. So you can see the top of the screen, it is written rules for the Sukhi Parivar. Configuration of Sukhi Parivar is either 2, 2, 8, 288. All of them neither form any type of compound because they are already stable. So you can see in your table helium, neon and argon is always happy, stable. So they do not form any kind of bond with other atom. So we will start with the first element, hydrogen, and its symbol is capital H. Configuration of hydrogen is 1 and the valency is 1. Helium is a happy, symbol is He. E is always written in small. Lithium, the symbol is capital L, small I, and the configuration is 2, 1. So it will lose one electron to form cation, lithium plus 1. So the valency of the lithium is 1. Beryllium 2, 2, valency is 2. Boron 2, 3, and the valency is 3. Carbon 2, 4. Remember one point, carbon does not make any kind of ion, neither C plus, neither C minus. We will cover that topic of the covalent bond in entirely a new chapter related with the carbon. So the next is nitrogen. The symbol of the nitrogen is capital N and the configuration is 2, 5. So it will require 3 electron. So nitrogen will gain 3 electron and form anion. So the valency of the nitrogen is 3. Remember that point, valency of the nitrogen is 3, and the nitrogen is a type of anion. Nitrogen ion is an anion. So what we call nitride. Speak with me, nitride. 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 Oxygen is also a type of anion because the configuration is 2, 6. So it will require 2 electron to complete their outermost. So the valency of the oxygen is 2, and the name of the oxygen anion is oxide. 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 Ninth number is fluorine. Capital F. Configuration is 2, 7. So it will require 1 electron to complete the octet, and the valency of fluorine is 1, and the name of the anion of fluorine is fluoride. 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 Neon is a part of Suki Parivar, so the valency of the neon is 0. Sodium. You can see the symbol of the sodium is Na, but the name starts with S. Why? Because the symbol is derived from Latin word, and the Latin name of the sodium is natrium. Natrium. So the configuration of sodium is 281. So how it will complete their octet? By losing 1 electron. So the valency of the sodium is 1. Magnesium, Mg282, and the valency is 2 because it will lose 2 electron to complete their octet. Aluminium, Al283, valency is 3. Silicon 284. This is also a type of covalent compound we will discuss in a later class. Valency is 4. Phosphorus 285. Valency is 3 because it will gain 3 electron to complete their octet, and those who will gain the electron are type of anion. So what is the name of the phosphorus anion? Phosphide. Phosphide. Phospphide. Phosphide. Sulfur. Name of the sulfur anion? Sulfide. Sulphide. Sulfide. And the valency of the sulfur anion is 2. Chlorine 287. So it will gain 1 electron to complete their octet. And the name of the chlorine anion is chloride. 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 Argon, symbol is Ar, part of a Suki parivar. Potassium, symbol is capital K. Why? Because it is also derived from the Latin word, which is kalium. 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 And the configuration of the potassium is 2881, and it will lose one electron to form cation. And the valence of the potassium is 1. Calcium 2882, and the valency of the calcium is 2. There are so many elements which are not written on the screen. We will discuss in our next classes. As far we have studied about symbols, configuration and valencies of some elements. Now the rules for writing chemical formula. First, the symbol of the cation, then anion should be written side by side. The valencies are written down below their symbols. And after that, we apply crisscross rule. In this rule, when valencies are not same, then the valencies are exchanged. And if valencies are same, then it will be cancelled out. Let us try some example. Formation of aluminium and oxygen. We will write cation and anion as Al for aluminium and O for oxygen. Valency of aluminium is 3 and the valency of oxygen is 2. So the valencies are not same, so we will apply crisscross rule. The valencies are interchanged. So the final chemical formula by aluminium and oxygen is Al2O3, and the name of the chemical compound is aluminium oxide, because anion is always written with ide. Let us take one more example. Formation of calcium and oxygen. The symbol of calcium and oxygen are written below and the valencies are also written below. The valencies of calcium and oxygen are same, so it will be cancelled out and the final formula will be CaO, and the name of the compound is calcium oxide. So now try by yourself sodium chloride, magnesium fluoride, calcium nitride and sodium oxide. I am giving you 1 minute for completing these 4 compounds. Time up, stop writing. So what are the formulas of the following compounds? Sodium chloride NaCl, because valencies are same and it will be cancelled out. Magnesium fluoride MgF2, calcium nitride Ca3N2, sodium oxide Na2O. Okay, now we will try with some polyatomic ions. Now we will talk about polyatomic ions. Those species which have more than one atom in their ionic form are called polyatomic ions. There are few examples of polyatomic ions. First one is hydroxide. The symbol of hydroxide is OH and the valency is 1. Let us take some examples formed by hydroxide. First one is sodium hydroxide, NaOH, and the valency of the sodium is 1 and the valency of the hydroxide is 1. So it will be cancelled out and the final formula of the sodium hydroxide is NaOH. Magnesium hydroxide, MgOH. Magnesium 2, hydroxide 1. Valencies are not same, so it will be interchanged. And remember one thing, in polyatomic ion it is always written by bracket, Mg1 OH in bracket, and then the valencies is written as a subscript 2, or we can say MgOH bracket 2 because 1 is omitted. The second polyatomic ion is carbonate, symbol CO3, both letter should be capital, valency 2. Sodium carbonate, NaCO3, valency is 1 and 2, and the formula is Na2CO3 bracket 1 as a subscript, or Na2CO3 because 1 is omitted. Nitrate, symbol is NO3, valency is 1. Example, magnesium nitrate, MgNO3, and the final formula will be MgNO3 bracket 2 as a subscript. Sulfate, symbol is SO4, valency is 2. Example, aluminium sulfate, AlSO4, 3 and 2, and the final formula will be Al2SO4 bracket 3. Phosphate, symbol is PO4, valency is 3. Sodium phosphate, NaPO4, final formula is Na3PO4 bracket 1, or we can omit the 1 and then the final formula will be written as Na3PO4. Now, this flowchart will help you a lot by forming chemical formulas. So let's start with the flowchart. Monoatomic ion are classified into two types, cation and anion. Cation is furthermore classified into three parts, monovalent, bivalent and trivalent. Monovalent means whose valency is 1. In this category, there are following elements: lithium, sodium, potassium, Ag for silver, Latin name is argentum, Hg for mercury, Latin name is hydragyrum. Bivalent elements are beryllium, magnesium, calcium, Ba for barium, Zn for zinc, Pb is a Latin symbol, Latin name is plumbum. Those are bivalent, whose valency is 2. Trivalent element is aluminium plus 3. Now talk about anion. Monovalent anion whose valency is 1 but the ionic charge is -1. Fluoride F minus 1, chloride Cl minus 1, bromide Br minus 1, iodide I minus 1. Bivalent anion is oxide O minus 2, sulfide S minus 2. Trivalent means whose valency is 3 and the ionic charge is -3. Nitride N minus 3, phosphide P minus 3. Now talk about polyatomic. Polyatomic is further classified into two parts, cation and anion. The only cation which is polyatomic is ammonium, NH4 plus 1. Plus 1 means the valency of the ammonium is taken as 1. Anion, hydroxide OH. HCO3 means bicarbonate. -1 is a valency or ionic charge. Carbonate CO3, nitrate NO3, sulfate SO4, phosphate PO4. Now there are some elements which have more than one valency or more than one ionic charge. In this category, the first element is iron. The symbol of the iron is Fe, ferrum. If we take valency of the iron is +2, then that iron is written as ferrous. And if we take the valency of the iron is 3, then that iron is written as ferric. Likewise, copper, Cu means cuprum. If we take the valency of the copper is 1, then it is said to be cuprous. If we take the valency of the copper is +2, it is written as cupric. So it is all about writing chemical formula. We have discussed about the valency, ionic charge, configuration, some rules for writing chemical formula, some elements which are not under 20 or which is more than the number of 20. So now the topic is finished. Now it's a homework time. So your homework is 20 elements which are written on the screen. You have to make the chemical formulas. First one is calcium sulfide. Second, aluminium phosphide. Third, zinc oxide, lead chloride, lead taken as valency 2, ferric oxide, remember ferric, cuprous, remember aluminium hydroxide, sodium bicarbonate, magnesium sulfate, silver chloride, calcium phosphate, ferrous sulfate, ferrous, remember that ferrous, ammonium nitrate, ammonium chloride, ammonium sulfate, calcium carbonate, sodium sulfate, barium chloride, lead iodide and silver iodide. These are